Good morning. So here I'm making rice pudding. I have 1 gallon of milk, whole milk, boiled, and I have 6 cups of water boiled as well. I am going to add 2 cups of risotto to the boiled water. Let it cook halfway. 2 cups full. As this is cooking, this will absorb all the water and it'll thicken all the starches. You just mix it with a wooden spoon. You can use metal spoon for this. This is a wooden spoon. It's better. Then once this starts to cook halfway, this water will absorb all the risotto, and then we'll mix the 2 cups of risotto, mix it with 1 gallon of milk boiled, and then you let it cook all the way till it starts to thicken and reduce. Risotto is halfway cooked and absorbed all the liquids, the waters. That's the 2 cups of risotto with 6 cups of water. So now we let this stand when we pour the 1 gallon of milk and let it cook and simmer on a low heat for an hour. So once the rice pudding starts to bubble and reduce and becomes thick, as you can see in the back of the wooden spoon, you add 1.5 cups of sugar and you mix it, constantly mixing it well. Yes, it is a dessert, so you need sugar for 1 gallon of milk and 2 cups of risotto and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Mix together. And then you let it come to a boil, constantly mixing it. The reason you use the wooden spoon so you don't scrape the bottom, just in case the bottom is stuck. So the risotto is got nice and thick. It has to come to a boil, so you turn on the heat as we're mixing it. Once it starts to boil, then you stop. That's when you know the risotto is done. The rice pudding should be served on the dishes, hot. Or you could cool them off. It's perfect taste. It takes another 10 minutes till it starts to boil and the sugar dissolves well. Constantly mixing it. Now it starts to thicken even more once you put the heavy whipping cream. It reduces more. A pinch of salt, just so it breaks down the sweetness. It doesn't overwhelm the flavor. So now our rice pudding is done, and with a big ladle, you just mix starting from the bottom and start. I have 11 dishes here, glass dishes. Then I'm going to pour in, mixing it well so it incorporates all well and thickens all even. Pour in it gentle so you don't, so you could add a little bit more to this glass dish. So it's 1.5 ladle, large ladle, so it's perfect. And shaking gentle, zhuzhing it a little bit like this. It forms a crust once it cools off. And then just cover them with a saran wrap and refrigerate them. They're the best after they cool off. As you pour the rest of the dishes, you remove this out of the way so you make room for the others. And once these are all filled, you let them cool for at least an hour or two. They form a crust. Once they form a crust, then you can saran wrap them. Put them in a tray in the refrigerator.